Alright, I think everything is working fairly well. With hope. With expectation. Maybe just fear. That might also be relevant. Good evening, all. How are you tuning in? Welcome back to Twitch. It's been a while. We'll be getting started very shortly. Yeah, that's fine. We're going to be here possibly for a little bit. This will obviously be making its way to the YouTubes as well. So if there are bits missed, then you'll be able to recatch it over there soon. I gotta say, I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing, but like, this whole opening menu gives you some real Sinking City vibes. And I don't know if that's good or not. That might be, like, damning with faint praise. I'm really not too sure. But in any event, this is Control. This is Remedy's 2019 excursion. And effectively a lead-in to the recent Alan Wake. Although, that might be stretching it a little bit. I've never played this game before. I got this a while ago and just hadn't ever got round to it, and I figured, well, if there's ever a time I'm going to play it, it's probably before I do Alan Wake 2, and I also figured, well, if only I'm actually going to get around to playing this is if I stream it, and I haven't done a stream on Twitch for a little bit. So here we are. I'll be playing through the main game. I do also intend to do the Ore DLC, which is more focused into the lore of the Alan Wake universe, although, of course, this is all one general universe it all applies.
This is all very exciting, isn't it?
It is indeed. Now, as a warning, this might be slightly loud. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. I have a feeling this is going to be rather loud. I've done the best sound balancing I can, which is difficult when the only thing I've got is the main menu. It's a little tricky. Yeah, you understand, so it'll be fine. It's kind of crazy to me as well that this game is actually effectively like, what, 4 years old? I remember when this came out. But it's like I get reminded like freaking when like Grand Theft Auto 5 is like a decade old or something absurd. Absolutely blows my mind. Anyways, let us get ourselves started. Oh, and as a reminder as well, there are a couple of commands in the thing. Just to let everyone know that this is this is no backseating. And no advice, no help. I don't want any of it unless I ask otherwise. If I'm making poor life choices, I have to live by those. You understand? Do you want to, There we go. Thank you. This should all be fine. We'll put subtitles on, though. I appreciate those. Alright, let's get going. Speaker system. Give me that. I suppose I don't have to play this to play Alan Wake 2, but I have a feeling that it might be useful for me to do so.
Fair warning. This is gonna be weirder than usual.
Sounds like every
Can't
morning
be
I
helped.
wake up.
You called me. So here I am. I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing.
Story of my life.
It's like we live in a room, and there's a poster on the wall.
Story of my life.
We stare at it, and we think that's the whole world. The room, and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person, Like in that movie. What is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here? Hello? Anyone here?
And so it begins. Yep. This definitely feels like a Remedy game. Very much so. Howdy, howdy, howdy. So, this is on PC. Of course, I'm playing with control, though, because that is the superior way to operate, naturally. Definite, kind of slightly, Sinking City vibes. Again, don't know if that's a good thing or not. So, we have ourselves the Federal Bureau of Control. Don't they look like a really trustworthy bunch of people? What could possibly go wrong? You know? I got used to my controls and shit here, man. It feels a little... I don't want to say slippy, but it's going to take some getting used to, you know? This place has some interesting ideas for artwork. No doubt about that. You'd think there'd be someone around, wouldn't you, to welcome everyone? Must be government shutdown. Well, that's good. Prohibited items, eh? Right, I gotta get my controls going here. Okay. We have all sorts of things. Good God. Prohibited... blah, 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 blah. You are not allowed these various things. Smart watches, smartphones, smart gaming devices, anything smart. Number 2 pencils? What? Well, okay. Any objects considered iconic representations of an archetypal concept? Sure. See, this is a real reputable organization. Alright then. Well, that's probably nothing. Have ourselves a looky around, shall we? Jeez. Oh wow, okay. That's interesting. Okay, so I'm just learning the controls as we go here. That is a little... I need to... Give me 1 second here. It's gonna be under interface? No. So the way the camera moves with the stick is that it kind of starts slow, it very quickly speeds up here. I recognize the alliteration. Seek shelter, eh? Well, that seems like an idea. What the hell is this? Our Bureau at work. Well, that's fantastic. You keep up the good job, man. Is it SCV containment breach or whatever it was called? Yeah, it's a thing. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get used to this. A little
Federal
thing.
Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them, and they were hiding in plain sight.
You mean you never looked up the Yellow Pages? A little bit worrying. There's a distinct lack of everything going on here. Ha! Look at these! I love it. They've taken off all the branding for contemporary reasons. I don't know. I think there's an actual in-universe thing for that. There's a lot of weird stuff going on around here, my dear. I don't know what you've got yourself into. Look at these old freaking old wheel tapes here. Very curious. Security orders, eh? I wish you would just, like, go straight to it rather than having to dig through, but never mind. Attention all...
Oh, man! I think I want to smash something!
I'm very sorry to hear that, Mr. Believer. But I'm glad that we can make you feel a little happier about your life. Thank you very much for more of Jeff's money. It goes to a good cause. I need to update this. Hold on a second. Let me quickly do this now. So I don't know how many folks watching this have ever played Control. Definitely this is all new to me. I've not ever looked anything this up. I don't know what I had it called. I think that's fine. Hold on a second. Note to self, when I next do that, pay attention. Let me call it 12... That will suffice. We'll call that a day. I don't know if that number's gone up or down. I might put that down. I'm sorry. Anyways. Yeah, this looks great. What a security order, by the way. You send that around, I mean, and you've blocked off basically all of it. Great. Great. Your tax dollars at work. At least I assume that's what's going on here. Yeah, it's very interesting. So the camera, like, if I turn it, it starts slow, and then suddenly, whee! It's a little jarring. It's going to have to take some adjusting.
Hello?
Sir?
Hey, excuse me.
Can I,
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant.
Yeah.
You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, then you have no helvet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
Are you breaking the fourth wall? You're breaking the fourth wall, aren't you? It's a bit early. We've only been streaming for 20 minutes. God damn it. Well, that was an experience. Get ready for more of those. Well, let's have a little look around here. What the hell are these? We've got canisters of some kind. Message storing, perhaps? Looks like it. We've got someone who's... We've got a cowboy picture over there. There's a lot going on here. Well, it looks like the alarm was raised, but Ahti here apparently doesn't see what the problem is. As I walk all over everything. Very good. There's a lot going. Jesse Fadden arrives at the oldest house Look for answers to the mysteries of her childhood. Well, I've been there before. All 4 reported to you at the end of the week. We're still waiting for them for a number of people. People are exempt. You need to get written permission. Blah, blah, blah. Mandatory. Please contact the appropriate department head, Dr. Darling, Ms. Marshall, Mr. Salvador... Well, Mr. Kirkland. We'll be busy on Thursday in the annual policy review. Your best, the admin team. Well, isn't that wonderful? Right. There's a lot going on. We shouldn't mess with Apty stuff. You wouldn't appreciate that. Excuse me? Didn't we... And then we looked at the... And then we went through... Oh, God. But before we do, I don't remember seeing this last time.
This seal. I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dreams.
What in the hell are we getting ourselves into, kids? God only knows. Expenditures. Nothing too interesting here. Janitorial costs, mold removal. Livability costs. Bureaucracy. Hate it. Okay, well, there's already some weird shit going on. And we've only just started. Fantastic. Guess we're going... up?
The cell. And the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
I'll do what I can, Jesse. No promises. So if it's not clear at this point, whatever preconceived notions that you have about reality, I would probably park them by the front door. Because they're not going to be relevant here. Looking forward to it, though. Not just because of, you know, it's Remedy. Remedy have done obviously a lot of good stuff. We've covered a lot of it over the course of time. I think this will just be a good little jaunt, you know? Besides, don't you want your perception of reality to be completely just bastardized? Because that feels like it's about what's going to happen.
Did I lose you there for a moment? You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
Besides, I haven't watched X-Files for ages. Okay, so... Director's office, eh? That sounds useful. Fuck you, coffee machine. Well, something pretty bad went down, that's for sure. You gotta be kidding me. While pending any notifications of death related to the Willow Ore, please adhere to the following guidelines. Words to avoid. Alaska, scissors, blood bleed, loss, apologies, sorry. Oh yeah, that sounds about right. Dear. Yeah, things seem to have gone pretty poorly around here. Well, not getting in there. Yeah, sorry, I'm having a little bit of fun with the way the camera's working. It's gonna take some learning. It's a little slippy. It's real 1984 vibes about this, and that is not a good thing. Oh no! Oh no! Official. Non-official. Cancel the appointments for the week for the rest of cancel day for the rest of the week. I can't trust them. Trench. Wasn't that the name of that guy that we saw? Was it Zachariah? I think so. This dude right here gets around. Do we have to?
Shit. Shit. You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
Who are you? It's a serious weapon. Damn.
And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
There's a lot going on right now.
Where am I?
There's a lot going on right now, and I don't have a lot of answers that would be particularly pertinent at this time. I'm just gonna say, Jesse, you probably should have stuck to the janitor job. Oh, boy. Well, this is your, do you know how to platform in this game, tutorial? So I guess that's good. Jeez. Well, hello there, sir. I appear to have got lost, and I'm looking for the office. Have you seen the... That is exactly what I thought that was going to go to. Okay, very good. Very good. There's a lot to break down here. What the fuck is going on? What in the hell is this thing? Daha! You don't know how to path, do you? You've been defeated. Very good. Alright, I have to cross here, which is a bit of a problem. Did he just... Damn! I'll take it.
The same gun.
It would be.
Okay. Now I have a gun.
I see. There's a lot going on here. Cool pistol. So this weapon regenerates ammunition automatically when not on use. So that's pretty neat. Does me a favor. What even is happening here? I'm gonna put this down to hallucinations, and we'll call it a day. Seems like this is pretty standard for Jesse here, and that's probably not a good thing. Okay, that's you know, your standard melee attack, just like you do down the boxing rink. Has he got a? He's got a gun. Ain't right. Whoa! Hey! I noticed that.
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here. Things have quieted down outside. Is it safe to go?
Is this meant to be some kind of, like, analogy for corporate bureaucracy? I have no idea. Regardless, Trench is dead, so that's bad news for him. But in good news, we've got a living gun. That's pretty neat. We are the boss now. Do I want to be the boss of this place? Probably not. There he is, Zachariah Trench. Look at all this stuff. What in the... Is that him and Joe Biden? Whatever. So we have a map here, by the way, that we do have access to. We can look at. We are in the director's office. There's a lot going on in this place. Somehow, I don't think this map's going to be the most relevant thing in this game. I don't think it's going to stay this way. But who the hell knows? Guys love the surveillance equipment. There's a lot happening. See, the press is pretty quick.
You can't let this happen. 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 You can't let this stopped it. You... Oh, thank you. That was... horror.
Oh boy. Oh, this is not good. Where are the nuclear weapons? We require them right now. Oh, holy God. Okay, so let's go have a look at our inventory, shall we? So here is our standard little handgun here. Grip. It's all right. There is ways to change this stuff apparently. That's neat. We have personal modifications we're allowed 3 of. We have energy boosting. Okay, so there's a bit of modularity to the game. Okay, neat. We could deconstruct it for whatever that is. I guess we'll just put it on and call it a day. But there's a lot happening here. Director Trench. So much is expected from the director. The responsibility, the privilege. Well, that lasted long. You can also know this is a Remedy game with plenty of use of, like, actual real photos. That's always a thing they've done. They've loved doing that sort of thing. It makes sense, you know. I always appreciate that kind of touch in video games and, like, having stuff that's actually, like, shot rather than everything being pre-rendered. I always appreciate throwing that in where you can, and they've always liked doing that stuff. So I appreciate that. Here is this. The grip. The object's form is variable. While bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to do things. If rejected, the applicant is terminated. That sounds bad. The object was discovered inside the oldest house in the room that is now used as the director's office. What the blue hell is going on? There's a lot happening.
Objects of power can cause or be
Oh, this is what we saw?
AWE's altered
I'll watch it.
world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. A side note, remember to cover their connection to the astral plane as well. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one.
It's a D6.
Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it. Lose and you're, well, fired. Thank you. I'm Dr. Darling, Head of Research, Federal Bureau of Control.
I'm gonna enjoy this game. I love it. We need more shit like that in our video games, everyone. It's good stuff. Alright then. So yeah, there are many questions. I'm not even beginning to try and provide answers. There's no point. All I know is we have got ourselves into some shit. You still don't have clearance. What do you mean? We got promoted. We're the boss now. Shouldn't we be allowed anywhere we want? Man. That's not... Hold on, wasn't there a thing there? Where's my map button? What is my map button? I forget now. Well, it definitely wasn't that button. Director Jesse Fadden. Well, congratulations us. It's official. These pictures. That's a picture of the oldest house. It was discovered, not built. I'm pretty sure there was a lift there. Okay, I do have a crouch. I was wondering if I did or not. I was trying to play that out earlier. Up. That's it. Yeah, there definitely should be something there, and it's kind of not, and that's a little bit disturbing. But never mind. Yeah. Yeah. It's probably bad.
The hotline.
What the?
Secure line of communication. Guide us. Reach the hotline.
Jesus. Whoa!
Says the dead man. Okay.
Damn security, man. Jeez. You know someone's got to pick all this stuff up afterwards. You pay the janitorial fees? I don't think so. It's coming out of my paycheck. The hell are these things? Like figments of my imagination? God knows.
Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps.
Okay.
1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room.
Right.
3. Wait for Bureau staff to find you and the object. If there are no altered items or objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your supervisor via the nearest intercom and await further instructions. Thank you for your attention.
Great. I get the impression we should have just stayed in bed. Get the impression we should have just stayed at home. And oh god! Yeah, they're not creepy at all. I don't think we're alone. We are not. Oi! Look at him taking cover. Very cute. Materials. What in the blue hell is going on in this place? Man, my nightmare. Life insurance premiums are through the roof currently. Yeah, so that's that. Okay, very cool. Yeah. Alright then. Meeting minutes. Gender items. Rising costs of all response. Update on mold eradication efforts. Salary review. New supplier of coffee filters. Alright. Please come prepared. Thank you. Dinner reservations. She's turning 46. Okay. I'll bear that in mind. So we got hold of some things here, right? Damage boosting. That looks useful. 18%. I'll take that. My god. Control is secretly a loot shooter. variety of assets here, but we do not have enough clearance to actually read what those are. But we've got them for later. That's good. Avoid modern technology. Jesus Christ. It really is shrinktacular here. There's a lot to digest right now. I won't say no, but there is a lot of shit to digest. Shelter, eh? 6 persons. Is this the way I want to go? Probably not. So let's go in and have a look. Well, a lot of good that did you, isn't it? A lot of good that did him. There's a lot of files in this game. We checked out the suspected Orton Duluth. Just like the house file before this, the malfunctioning close drive before that. You found a better way to sort fakes from the real ones. Hope that we're en route to Sherman Ranch. Next one on the list. Special Agent Keenum. Okay. What's this? Thank you very much, Believer. Thank you very much. We got ourselves a, oh my god. It's better. Faster. Stronger. Very good. So I can... Can I? Huh. I see. I don't know if I just committed murder or not. I'm not actually sure. What I'm saying is that there are better 9-to-5 jobs to be had. Alright. Let's move on, I guess. Central Executive. Well, thank you, game.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy.
Okay. We need to just take a quick moment here. So, if I'm getting this straight, so Jesse here is in communication with some kind of corporeal or non-corporeal entity that at this point she has learned to have conversations with. Okay. That's good.
That babble's contagious. It burrows in
Oh,
like
God.
an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
I gotta think of content ID stuff, you know. Urban Legends, the video game. I believe to be affected the creation of altered memories, but can also take the characteristics of an altered world event. Recognize, blah, 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 blah. Some paranatural phenomena contain clear elements of popularized folklore. Urban legends are not just stories for children, they are paranatural realities waiting to happen. Very good. Okay. I'd like to think there's some paranatural shit going on right here. How to handle unscheduled visitors entering the lobby. Are you here to see someone? Are you from New York? How do you find this place? It's a secure federal office that they need to leave. The answers seem, I guess, suspicious. Escort them to a private room. There before the gunner's psychological assessment. If the response is in the acceptable range of deviance, then... that's probably not good for them. I'm slightly joking. I'm slightly joking here. My God, rules of conduct. Also, I appreciate when you have these and they're actually so detailed you can actually read them. I like that. We got an acoustic guitar for sale. Food left in the refrigerator in containment break room freebie has been known to vanish. That's good. We got book club. No dogs. We've got our first aiders, Mr. M. Chung and Ryan Payton included. And the rules of conduct. No use of photocopy of personal projects or the 3D printer of the Bureau stationery. I appreciate it when games do that. Don't have to do it a lot. It's just nice bits of lore building, you know? Can't say I'm a fan of this. Guess we're going down. Hey, that's when I'm right. My God, they have frag grenades? Shit. The Ranger second class someone. Oh shit! Hey, you put that down. Damn it, Pulaski! So one thing I'll give this game early is, I think the combat's pretty good, actually. I quite like it.
Must cleanse control points. An enemy. Corrupt. Spreading.
Well, we're not far in yet, but,
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean?
so far, yeah.
Help me fix it.
There's a lot of crazy stuff happening, and I'm hoping the answers will make themselves known as we go. I think you are right, but that's our melee. Like if you run out, I know that you can do that thing. X doesn't do it, and B doesn't do it. So if there is a reload, I don't know what it is. Yeah, it's not too bad so far. Okay. So we can have ammo efficiency. I'm happy with just straight damage at this point. Yeah, there's a lot going on. So we got various assets and all sorts of things we're gathering, but we cannot look at these right now. We do not have sufficient clearance. Also, is it just me? Was the rest of the room like doing my eyes in slightly? I've looked away and everything looks kind of weird. Yeah, I know what you mean, right? And that's one thing I definitely know when I first was there. I was like, you know, there is some definitely some similarities. Not a bad thing, you know? Alright.
Holy shit. You did it. We did it.
Yeah, I was about to say. Huh?
Can you hear me?
Maybe?
Are you with us? With the Bureau?
Ah.
Are you still sane?
Hello?
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
Which means you're now my... Oh, no, darlings.
Should I lie?
Okay.
Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting. I've lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director.
Oh, no.
Hold on. We're coming out.
Director Faden. Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this
Hiss?
that works. Somehow the Hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The Hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah.
I found his body. And the gun. Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
The service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the Hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet. A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. It's...
You tell me,
I
lady.
can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first.
Oh boy.
If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the Hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of. Yes. I can try. I'm speaking for you, of course.
Cheers.
We can try it together. Okay. You with me? We did it before. Push the Hiss out.
So when you say, like, cleansing these agents that are flying around, you mean like that one dude in the shelter that I... It's a bit awkward. Just a bit awkward. Control points are locations that the Bureau has identified as being vital junctions of the oldest house. When the appropriate harmonization devices are arranged around the control point in some kind of arrangement, the surrounding area will not experience any unforeseen building shifts. Control points are discovered by detection, blah, 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 blah. Newest researchers have attempted to define control points, call them nerve junctures, or vulnerable spot to the old house. Common factor in these theories is that the control points are susceptible to external influence. Right. So it's like a really haunted house, you know? Okay, I can kind of get that. The nostalgia department. I love it. Yeah, I don't dispute that. So I just kind of come here and...
It didn't work. The Hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
Great. Okay, so good thing to note is that Emily, give me a second. I'm trying to take my viewers. So we've got these bits here, which act as opportunities to fast travel about the place, which is neat, and I appreciate that. So if you need to get around for whatever reason, then that is something you can definitely do. So that's nice. I appreciate that functionality. No. So there's clearance level 3 here. Okay, so there's definitely a lot of stuff that we... Excuse me? I don't even know where to begin here. Also, we need like a flashlight or something like really bad. Well, we ain't getting in there, and you know what? It's probably for yeah. It's on the naughty step. You know what? It can damn well stay there. What in the? Huh? Look at that. I'm not even sure this is mapped, or is this the underbit here? Ah, it is. I see. Yeah, there's a little little grey bit. Okay, I was unsure this was on the map there. All right then, very good. I mean, I say very good. I don't necessarily mean that. I'm just saying, at least there's something in this place that makes goddamn sense.
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it.
Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago.
Ordinary, I love it.
The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time.
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench, the ghost, or whatever he is, he mentioned something called the Hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the Hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier.
Idiots.
Keep an eye out.
Shouldn't it just be
They
like
call me the director.
standard policy? Never mind.
But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the Hiss destroy it all.
Notice the rug. Table in the center of the maze. It's kind of a cute detail.